We recently came back from Japan and we wanted to share with you what we bought this time from a drugstore called Matsumoto Kiyoshi. And we've been wanting to do this video, I want to say, for like 5 years now. Every time we go to Japan, we're like, oh, we got to do a video and show everyone what we bought at Matsumoto Kiyoshi. But we just end up either running out of time or we take the stuff home and totally forget about doing the video. So we're finally here, we're doing it. And if you're not familiar with Matsumoto Kiyoshi, it is a drugstore, but it's much more than that. We like to go there actually to buy makeup and like other miscellaneous items like skincare products, not just like eye drops or like cough drops, because you can buy that there too. Actually, my voice is a little bit off today. I did catch a minor cold when I was in Japan. We just got back yesterday. Anyways, without further ado, I guess I'll let Crystal go and kind of explain why we have it in these weird bags.
Yeah, so this is a duty-free bag. In Japan, a lot of stores will give you a tax-free discount if you have a foreign passport. But a lot of the times too, they have an extra coupon on top of that. So make sure you check on that. Or sometimes in the store, they have signs that say, you know, if you have a foreign passport, you know, you can get an extra 5% off. So make sure you check that when you go into stores, like big stores like this. I know Matsumoto Kiyoshi does it. Aeon, which is a big mall, does it. It's A-E-O-N. And Loft is another big one. A lot of Tokyo stores, big department stores do it. So make sure you carry your passport with you if you're going shopping, because it will save you a lot of money, especially if you're buying lots of like big items that cost a lot of money. So that's why they're in these bags, because we're not allowed to open it until we come back to the States, to your country, which is kind of a bummer because I really wanted to use it after I got it. But yeah, so we tried to open it.
Don't do it, because once I was kind of be like, well, I can just open it and seal it back up, because there's like one item I wanted to use.
Yeah.
But then as soon as I started peeling it, what happens is like these letters start appearing.
Yeah, I think it says like void or something like that.
Yeah. So, and what happens is they keep track of this by basically when you come into the country through customs, you know how they take your passport. So when they take your passport at checkout, wherever you're purchasing, they put in the information that's on your passport stamp that they gave you. So when you leave the country, they know what you've bought. So yeah, don't think you can fool them. They know everything. They're watching you. So don't try to attempt to open it like I did, because I thought I could be slick and get away with it.
I'm not a risk taker, so I was like, I really don't want to do this.
But you know, so if there is one item or a couple items you want to use while you're there, I would say just pay that separately so that it won't get stuck in a bag like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, just to keep that in mind, that, you know, they're trying to prevent people from like purchasing for their friends. You know, maybe they have Japanese friends there so that they can, you know, give it to them while they're there. So I get it. I get why they do it.
So I'm gonna finally open this bag. So one of the things I've been into lately is face masks, where you put on after you take a shower or in the morning, just so you can moisturize your face. I've been really into this, especially when I go to Japan or take long trips on a flight, because my skin gets so dry that my skin almost starts cracking, or I start to get really fine line wrinkles around my face. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start moisturizing my face more to avoid this. And this brand actually, with this lady with the freckles, is really popular in Japan. I saw it last year. They had a lot of products around all the department stores and pharmacies and all that. And it's called Okome no Mask, which means rice mask. Candy just told me this recently too, that rice water is really good for your skin. So that's what this brand is all about, is they're using rice water to, you know, moisturize your skin and make it more smooth, and also make it more white, because Japan likes to stay white. They don't like to have a tan, so everything has to be white. We saw a lot of products that said it makes you white. White mask, white scrub, white whatever.
Like skin whitening properties. Yeah, a lot of their products have that.
Anyway, yeah, so I wanted to get these because I passed by it so many times. I'm like, I'm finally gonna get it. So I got these masks, and then I also wanted eye drops. This is one of the items that I wanted to keep out of the bag because I needed it in Japan. I usually don't use eye drops, but for whatever reason in Japan, when I wear my contacts, my eye gets so dry. So I always feel like, you know, I'm closing my eyes, shutting my eyes and blinking constantly because it's so dry. I'm not sure if it's like, you know, the wind there is different. I'm sure the climate's different, but it's just a lot more drier there than other places I've been to. I have no idea why, but maybe it just affects my sort of contacts too. So I was like, you know what? I saw my sister and my dad both have eye drops. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy some eye drops. So I bought this Rich Premium, I guess this is lychee. It was in like this nice red box. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get like the best one. So I got the Rich Premium eye drops. I haven't used it yet, but I'm really excited to try this. I actually had to go to Matsumoto Kiyoshi another time to buy eye drops again. I bought like a cheaper version. Because I needed it so bad. But yeah, I am excited to use this Rich Premium one.
Japan is like, they love eye drops. Like even when I was living there, it's a thing. So when you go to the eye drop section, there's like a ton of different brands and styles, and one for contacts only, contacts and without contacts, one for color contacts. And they're like in great packaging. They even have ones where it has like this stinging effect. So it really wakens your eyes and like it gets rid of all the red lines. So yeah, if you're into that kind of stuff, you're gonna have a lot of fun shopping for like eye drops in Japan.
We both got Muhi. I usually get this every time I go back to Japan. So it's to relieve itching. So anytime I get mosquito bites, which is often in Florida, I always use this to stop the itching, because the American medicine, what is it, Benadryl or something, it doesn't help me at all. It does not stop the itching. I just feel like this has a better effect. It's called Muhi. And instead of like cream, you know, it's a liquid and you can just like, roll it on.
You just blot it too, like that.
Or blot
on your mosquito bite or a bug bite. It could be for dust mites or any other type of bug bites. But we like to use it for mosquito bites.
Yeah, I've used this since I was a child. So I've always sworn by it. I think it works till this day, you know, in our adult years, we've been using this, and I will not stop using it because I have tried other products in the States and it just does not do it for me. So if you're looking for better working itching relief, try this. It's called Muhi.
Yeah, and I just noticed now it's also used for like if you get a rash from like sweating a lot. Which
I get that too, actually.
Oh, I've never used it for that, but it says you can use it for that as well. I've only used it for bug bites.
Yeah,
and mosquito bites, so something new I learned.
Mm-hmm. And then the same thing we got was...
What was it? Oh, yes.
So I thought this was really cute. It's a roll-on sunscreen, but it smells like watermelon.
I think it smells like watermelon.
Candy's about to open it. Okay, it probably just smells like watermelon. Yeah, but it has watermelon colors to it.
It's like a clear... I don't really smell the watermelon though.
I mean, I guess it's just like a watermelon color.
Can you smell it? But you know, I'm a little bit sick, so No,
I do not smell anything. So it's SPF 50, which is great. Got this too because it's easy to apply on your skin. You don't have to use cream and get your hands dirty with it. You could just easily apply.
Also easy to carry around.
Yeah.
I also this time was really focused on getting sunscreen in Japan because I recently learned that American sunscreen is not as effective as sunscreen in Japan or European countries. The ingredients they use in Europe and Japan are much more effective and blocks out UV rays compared to the US. And I think the US is, there are people now starting to kind of push forward the laws to change so that we can get more effective sunscreen here. So yeah, something new I learned. So I'm like, okay, well, next time I go back, I'm gonna buy sunscreen in Japan because yeah, skincare, skin cancer is a big thing. So I want anything that would be much more protective. So yeah, this is one of the things we got.
So before we move on to all the makeup products that we bought, I wanted to share one more thing that I got. These are breath mints, but they're different kind of breath mints because you don't chew on it. You actually swallow it kind of like a pill. It has more effectiveness because it works from your stomach and up. It's so that if you smell like alcohol or if you had too much garlic, this actually gets rid of it.
If I had to guess, this probably coats the lining of your stomach or something.
Yeah, so it works from your gut and works up. So it's not, you know, because if you chew gum or if you have a breath mint, it works temporarily, but it's still there. You could still smell it. Whereas
also if you
this,
burp, yeah.
Yeah, if you burp too.
Yeah.
But this, if you burp, it's minty. So then into makeup now. We love makeup products in Japan. I recently really got into it just within the last year because all their products, not just Japanese products, but they have a lot of Korean products too, which I love. And Korea is known for all the skincare and makeup items. So one of my favorite items lately is this glitter eyeliner. So Candy got it this time too because when I got it last time in March, She was like, oh, that looks so cool.
Yeah, we went to Loft. And Loft, if you haven't been to Loft, they have a ton of makeup there too. And she got the glitter eyeliner. And I've been wanting it ever since she got hers. So this time I'm like, the first thing I'm gonna look for is eye glitter.
Yes.
So we both got two.
Yeah, different brands.
Different brands.
It's a really subtle thing, but it gives you like this little sparkle. And I think it's like the cutest thing.
Yeah, it brightens your eyes. It actually makes your eyes look a little bit bigger. I just love that hint of sparkle. It doesn't look like you're applying a lot of makeup. And it's not hard to apply either. They have different types of brushes. And then you can test them out when you're at the store. And they have a lot of different colors, but we both kind of went with a neutral color. Like this one is like a peachy type color. And this one's more of like a beige.
So one is called Shine and the other one is Fairy Jewel. Fairy Jewel.
Yeah, so this Shine one is actually a Korean brand, Etudo. Like I like a lot of their products.
Okay.
I'm not sure what brand this one, if this is Korean or not. Usually they say on the packaging if it's a Korean brand.
It does. Adding to that, another thing I bought earlier this year at Loft was lipstick / lip gloss. But I don't like the lip gloss where it's a stick where you apply with like a sponge. I don't like that type. I kind of like the lipstick feature.
It's also, I feel like, more shiny when it's with the other type
and
of
I don't
gloss.
want it that shiny.
The shiny gloss.
I just want a little bit of shine, not like over the top shine.
Like a glass effect?
Yeah,
I don't like
it.
that.
So I've been finding like this type of lipstick / I think they call it like a volumizer.
Volumizers?
Volumizing lip fondue. This has like a little bit more matte to it. It's not just all gloss. So it has the perfect combination of what I'm looking for. Is like I want a little bit of shine, but I want it to act like it's a lipstick. And then I got like one more. This is more like chapstick. It's a tinted chapstick and it's pink. It's like a menthol type of tinted chapstick. So I got one of these as well.
I did buy eyebrow pencil. I do draw in some of my eyebrows, so I like to I have just like little naked spots on my eyebrows that I like to fill in, so I like these really super thin eyebrow pencils. And I mean, I can easily get something similar in the States. I just decided to get one because the exchange rate is so great right now. I can get it so much cheaper there, so no particular reason why I went with this brand. It was just, I just saw this one, they had my color, and I liked that it was super thin. So another makeup product, I wear, what do you call it? It's not extensions, just eyelashes, I guess.
Oh, fake eyelashes.
Fake eyelashes, yeah. Just fake lash. So I usually use eyelash glue from Shiseido, and the Shiseido glue works great. It's like my favorite glue. I don't use any other glue. But I did see this where it says it's a super strong eyelash fixer. And I don't know if you're like me, but there are times where I have the eyelash on and there's just like one little spot that's like kind of coming up, but I don't want to remove the whole eyelash.
I think it's happening to me right now.
Yeah. And so apparently this is supposed to like just target that one area because it's a fixer. And I wouldn't have bought it, but it said it's #1 right now, like the most popular eyelash, like, you know, glue. So I'm like, okay, it's super popular. I'll give it a try. Basically, it's got a really fine tip, so you can just touch up the little area. I haven't used it yet, obviously, but I have high hopes for it.
So next, Candy was in the eyelash curler section because she needed some extra, what do you call this, like pads or something?
Eyelash curler pads?
Yeah, so I was like, oh yeah, I needed some too. But then we saw some eyelash curlers that looked really advanced. So I was like, you know what, I do want another eyelash curler just to test it out. We both used the Shiseido eyelash curler because it works really well, but I was wanting to try a new one just to see what it was like.
Yeah, I wanted to try a new one because this one said it's a wide type. I have pretty big eyes, so my eyelash curler, I love my Shiseido one, but it never really gets all the way to the tip, to the end. So I was like, well, maybe I'll try this. Maybe it'll like cover my entire eyelash, so we'll see.
It even says like the length, 39 millimeters. Mine says it's edge-free eyelash curler, so I'm not sure what that means.
This is kind of a random item. I want to say like almost 10 years ago, I bought a, what do you call this? Tweezer. I couldn't think of it. I bought a tweezer from Matsumoto Kiyoshi, and I still use it till this day. It's amazing. It gets all those little, like, you know, little hairs that I want to pluck. So this time I was like, I'm going to find that same one. They don't have it anymore, obviously, probably because it was like over 10 years ago, but I did find this one. It's a mini tweezer, and it looked really good, like a good quality. The tip was really sharp, so it has a nice little case. So hopefully this one lasts just as long as my other one that I bought. And then back to kind of skincare. I wanted to get sunscreen just for my face because the other one we bought, it's more for like I want to use on my arms and my neck and shoulders, like areas that aren't on my face. So I wanted to get one specifically for my face. So I found this one. It's sunscreen with moisturizer. This one is like a thick, like milky type moisturizer. Oh, and also has that brightening and skincare by age, daily brightening UV protector. That's pretty much it. We got one more thing left.
Yeah, this we got together. We got the same thing. It's called hair mascara. Hair mascara. I know it sounds so weird. But I know there are a lot of people out there when they put their hair up in a ponytail or, you know, they want to put their hair back really slick. And sometimes you have like those little flyaways or you got the annoying baby hair that just wants to stick out. So this is kind of like a nice little touch-up where you can use it on those like stray hairs that are flyaways or on those baby hairs, and it smooths it and it tames those flyaway hairs. And it really works. Like my sister was using it and I was like, what? At first I thought she was gonna redo her eyelashes, but then she started using it on her hair. And it really did tame like her little baby hairs and her flyaways when she had it up in a ponytail. So this time I was like, I wanna get one of those. That's what I honestly don't know what the ingredients are though. Like, yeah. I mean, I just jumped on the bandwagon. I'm like, yeah, I want one too.
So like you can use it like here if you want, like to put it down and stuff.
I have lots of flyaway hairs all the time.
See how it went down right away?
Oh.
And
instant.
Yeah, and it's not like, it doesn't get hard or anything. It's just like, I feel like it's a little bit like a oily type of product, but it is a little bit sticky. But it's not like too much. Oh, I do have one more thing. It was missing. It was like, I mean, it was hiding. So this is, I mean, you can buy this in the States too. Like I said, it was just because exchange rate was so good, I decided to buy it. It's a eyelash and eyebrow comb. So whenever I put on like mascara on especially my bottom lashes, it kind of clumps up. So I like to have a comb to kind of like take the clumps out. And the great thing about this is that it's actually foldable. That's why I liked it. I was like, ooh, I want a compact one for when I travel.
Nice.
So that's that. And I think that's it, right?
Awesome. Yeah, that's it. But so all this, mine was I think a little bit over 10,000 yen. And in US dollars, that was $65. So it's such a great deal because just like 3 years ago, a dollar was basically like 100 yen. So this would have all cost a little bit over $100. But now with the US dollar being so strong, this was $65. So
yeah,
such a big difference.
Mine was about the same. Mine was about $66.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's with the tax taken off and also the 5% they got taken off for following them on Facebook.
Yeah. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.